Good evening, everyone. Well, I want to go over something with you guys. I went to TCAM this past Friday or something like that. There's been quite a few pressure washing stores that reached out and asked if they can start carrying the iFlow, but they want complete builds and everything, right? And when I went to TCAM, there was an individual who currently owns another product, which you can figure it out. But one of the things he said, he was like, "I really love your product, your design. I like the iFlow." This is coming from someone that owns another type. But one thing they mentioned was they really like that it's one compact unit. And the way I designed the brackets as far as the skid plate, they loved it. Because one of the major issues, if you look on, you can look on Facebook, you look on YouTube and stuff like that. One of the biggest issues I've saw with when people use remote actuators and different things, right? The control boxes, they have the control boxes hanging sometimes from zip ties. They have their actuator and their ball valve hang like just however they want. It's because they weren't given options or things like, hey, this is how it should be mounted. This is the bracket. Like, this is the correct way to do it. Any other way, and you increase the chances of things getting messed up. You increase the chances of cords getting cut. You increase the chances of damage being done to the actuator, things leaking in. You reduce the longevity of your item. So when I started designing my iFlow, and then I started thinking about, all right, brackets, because I know for me personally, I need some place to mount stuff. Now I'm about to show you, I ran out of bolts, so I just used longer bolts. Tomorrow I'm gonna go get the correct size one. But I had to redo my skid plate because of like the certain measurements and stuff like that. So in the end, tomorrow, once it's done, I'm gonna give everyone the exact thing, but I just wanted to show you guys. Boom, it's gonna be one. See, I ran out of my bolts for over here because currently right now I have it on my my little trailer and I didn't have extra bolts. So of course these aren't gonna be as long. These will be stainless steel. This is aluminum. So when using aluminum, you will have to end up spraying like a protective coat over it, or over time the aluminum starts not looking so good, right? So, but I'll give you guys all directions. But check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. I'm so proud of this because from here, look, this, you don't even need the Gorsuch connector, right? Why? Because you can take this cord and go directly into your control box. So you actually will save a few bucks, not even having to use this Gorsuch connector. Just go right into your control box and plug it directly into the other connectors. So if you're building your own DIY units, and check this out. Look, I've got things ready to ship over there, but I haven't shipped anything out yet. I haven't collected any money from anyone, because before I send these DIY units out, I want to be able to give you step-by-step clear directions on the entire, like how you should put things down and how things should be mounted. And if I was to send it out right now without giving you guys this actual, like what you should buy, you can pick up, all right, let me go over this. This is, I'm gonna take this off because I don't have bolts for this. This is a U channel. This is basic, this is a 3-inch U channel. 3-inch by 1.5 inch. 3-inch by 1.5 inch U channel. Main thing, you gotta make sure that this is 3 inches, right? Now, this was 1.5 inch, and then this was the 1.5 inch as well. So 1.5 angle, 1.5 and 1.5. These boxes, you can buy them on Amazon. It's like 2 for $9.99. You get 2 of these boxes for $9. I would suggest if you're doing a DIY, get the 2. You might mess up 1 box when you're building it. These lights, Amazon as well. And then these bolts, like stainless steel bolts, I got it from Amazon as well. Remember, but you're not gonna use these ones for this because it's way too long. But you use it for the underneath to mount this. And just to show you, I only put 2 bolts on right now, but see, even without the washers, like these fit perfect. But you can put washers as well. I'll put washers on the complete units. But yeah, this is so cool. Everything is self-contained. You'll have a way to mount it. Now, one drawback, right? There's gonna be this side. You cannot just put a T coming off here. You're gonna have to put a male to male and then put your T, all right? Or a male 3/8. I'll show you. The reason why is because it's just too short. This side, because if you just put a T coming off here, you're gonna hit right here. It's too short. But I'll show you. It's gonna look really good, really, really good. This is something as a store owner, you gotta imagine it completely done, but you gotta imagine it as a store owner to have this self-contained unit. You know why? Because even with this side, you could bolt this tightly to, like on my rig, I have this mounted to my hose reel on the side. Instead of putting this and mounting it down, I have this boom slammed up against my hose reel, and it runs just like that. I don't have this connected. I have an ammo can box where this is on, but you could do the same thing. Slam this against your hose reel. You mount it to the side of your hose reel, and then mount down as well. Totally fine. But this is really cool. Really cool. And then imagine you have your T. It's not gonna, your hose is not gonna hit here left or right because it's gonna be slightly out. This, ladies and gentlemen, if you're spending big bucks, so this complete thing might be a little bit more because this is gonna be a complete build, right, with the brackets and everything. But I'm telling you, doesn't this just look sweet? Can't wait to actually put everything together. I just really need bolts. I just don't have the bolts and it's too late. Yeah.